Hey guys, welcome to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be doing it on TGT and I'm doing it on Oozelo yeah, I think that's right, Oozelo. Anyway, this is one of the newer characters that they brought out. They have brought out four more. I'll get into those as soon as I'm able to get them purchased. I mean, they cost a lot of money and it takes a little bit of time to get some money on this game. Anyways, let me get into the character build and this character in general. They just released them, I think, a couple months ago, maybe like two. I did purchase them on like the first day, but I haven't really got the time to do this video, mainly because I've been playing Planet Side 2 and doing other things as well as working and whatnot. But anyway, let's get into this character. This character is pretty strong and has a pretty beast of a move set. Pretty much everything that you do heals you or it debuffs your enemies. This character is a really good support class, and I do recommend getting this character. He is a monster. I'm gonna show you a little bit of a clip after I get to talking about this character. But anyway, let's get right into it. His critical chance is pretty low for a 3.5. I mean, I'm not really trying to make a critical build, so I mean that's fine with me. As well as his critical damage, I did also lower it. It was originally I think at 200, and I think I debuffed that a little bit. But you'll understand why in a little bit right when I get into the build. His physical and elemental resistance is pretty high for a 36 and a 34, so he does take quite a beating, and he does not die for anything, especially if you do this correctly. Now, you're going to see me fighting a little bit, and basically I would recommend this is how you use them just a little bit. They are about the same level players. They're level 34s, 35, stuff like that. You'll be able to see them in a little bit. And I'm gonna get into the attacks right now. Now, Tenderize is a debuff. It basically won't allow your opponents to use their skills for about 2 seconds. I'm probably gonna increase this yet. I have not been able to do it because I don't have the funds to do so. It does 880 damage, and it's a pretty beast of a close range attack. The next one is going to be Order Up. Basically, you can throw this for your ally, or you can use it yourself. Basically, this is what it's going to be able to do. It's you throw a sandwich, and then you're able to go and pick it up. It gives you about 1,200. That's specifically for me, I believe, because I increased it. And it gives you a 20% attack damage for 5 seconds. That's pretty cool. And then after that, you can use this one, which is you become stationary, and you have like these sword, was it the knives and dishes kind of circling you. It does elemental damage and it restores your health for each enemy hit. Now, if you do this next to NPCs as well as your opponents, you're gonna get a lot of health back, and they're not gonna be able to kill you because it also attacks them about 2 or 3 times. So it does about 1,200 damage, give or take. Next is basically some of the passive debuffs. Anybody that's near you gets a 6% reduce movement speed. And the next one is if you use a skill, your opponents get a damage resistance. I mean, that's pretty cool, especially since this game is based around team-based things. So this character is very team-oriented. I haven't been able to buy a weapon yet, but if I do plan on getting it, I'll probably go with the Tenderize, which increases the damage of your Tenderize, which is the melee attack that hits you in the front. Or I would get the actually no, I think that's the best one. Go with the cone. The cone is probably the best one. I would definitely go with that one over any of the other ones. This one is basically going to give you Tenderize. That thing is going to do mad damage, especially if you get a 15% increase. That's big. So I would definitely go with that one. This is my build thus far. I haven't been, like I said, I haven't been able to purchase everything. I have gotten this far. It did cost me a lot of money. I got a lot of the reward money from the tournament. I got a lot of money from that, so I was able to buy this character and increase a lot of his attacks. Pretty much I just went with this one right here because it increases your skill damage and your skill handling, but it decreases your max energy by 5%. I decreases max energy by a lot. As you can tell, it's pretty low. But if you think about it, all this right here, it basically increases damage and it increases healing. And that's pretty much what this whole character is healing and damage. especially the tenderize. That's going to be your main attack. That one's going to do the most amount of damage, and it's going to give you the most amount of heals. So in a fight, if you're surrounded by 2, 3 people, and you use tenderize, was it not tenderize? The one with the floating plates. I forgot what it was called. Orders up. Nope, not. The supper time. Haha. Supper time. If you use supper time, that one is gonna give you a lot of heals and a lot of damage. So people are gonna kind of step back and avoid getting hit by you, especially since you're doing so much damage. Now, I did kind of go a little bit off base on this one. I went a little bit all the way around for his build. I did get some energy to get some of the energy back because I figured I got a little bit over 25% max energy decreased, so I figured I might want to get that back. So I just went with one of these. Nothing too crazy. Next, I went with the physical and elemental resistance. I did decrease my 1 debuff, but it's only 1 debuff. It's not a big deal. I might go with another one of those for the very end right here. I did increase his health by 40% for the 2 right here because most of his attacks are healing. I basically made him a tank. Let's put it that way. And then I'm increasing his max energy regain so I can get that max energy back a little bit faster. I'm gonna definitely change it up for the very end. I don't know what I'm gonna put yet, but I will let you know when I know. Ultimately, I don't really know exactly what I'm gonna get for this here, but I'm gonna let you guys take a look at them right now. I'm gonna just go over it a little bit so that way you know if you're just starting out what perks you're gonna be able to get. If you need to, pause the video, zoom it in, do what you need to do so you're able to tell what these perks are and how much it's gonna cost you. I didn't know what these were until I got them, so I'm giving you a heads up now. I do have it on other characters, and I'll probably show you on another one eventually, but I'll just do it right now so that way you guys can take a look at it, and then I'll get into the video right after. So let me just walk through this, guys, and I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Pretty much I'm just gonna show you guys these skills that I have thus far. I don't have all of them yet, but this is what I have thus far. That way you guys can take a look at them. I did try the bubbly one. It was okay. It wasn't that great. I still like the Starburst. This is pretty much the best one that I've had, and I don't really see any other reason to get another one. Alright, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. This is going to be me gameplaying with Oozelo and how well I did in the fight. Alright, I'll see you guys later.